All right. Hello, day 7. 7 makes you want to go to heaven. I don't know. I just want to rhyme. I'm feeling myself today. I'm just kidding. I'm feeling myself every day. All right, day 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. Yep. Day 7, one of my lucky numbers. I was also born on the 7th of March. I'm just lucky. um, this one is really nice. This one is one of my favorites because this one was hard for me in the beginning. This one is thanking yourself. Thank yourself. Say thank you. Let's turn gratitude and appreciation and thankfulness, which I have to say this so I don't forget. Woke up with this song, um, and I didn't feel like it was for me. Sorry, my left eye has been twitching, and I'm pretty sure one, good luck, it's coming to me because good luck is always here. But no, I'm pretty sure it's just because I've been drinking too much coffee. Let's call a spade, right? Um, but it was the ooh cha, things are gonna get easier. Ooh cha, things will get brighter. Yeah. So I don't know who that's for, but things are gonna get easier, my love. Like things, don't worry about it. Just don't, because the more you stress over it, the more you pour that energy into it. And if you choose to just say, I understand that this is happening in my reality, but it's not really resonating and aligning with who I am and who I'm becoming. And that person over there, they're calm. They're calm. They're patient. They're neutral. They're steady. They don't let the outside influence their inside energy, their frequency. Hey. So just know that things are going to get easier. Things are going to get better. I felt like that wasn't for me. It was, as I was like, okay, well, I'll say it today when I do the meditation. Sorry, I'm like moving around because I've had a lot of coffee. All right, try to bring one back to center. All right, so day 7, thanking yourself. This is kind of a form of gratitude. And what I've noticed as I went down an extensive and still kind of is going down this extensive gratitude journey where I took like courses, classes, challenges on gratitude, reading books and seeing how other people are grateful, are thankful, are appreciative. Because I noticed something. One, why it took me so hard, and I don't know if maybe this will help somebody. It took me a while to be grateful for things, and I'm talking genuinely grateful for things. And sometimes you just gotta start, fake it till you make it kind of thing, and then it will click. It will click, I promise. But then I noticed it was mainly the word because I would be told like, oh, you're ungrateful for settling for half arsed things from people. And so that kind of like messed with me a bit until I understood that, like, oh no, I wasn't ungrateful. I just understood that when you are grateful for something, it's unlimited. It's like love. It's unconditional. It doesn't come with a boundary of, oh well, I'm grateful for this only because it happened to be this or it only looked this way. It's unconditional. And so I started switching it up. I'd be like, I'm thankful for this. I'm appreciative of this. And then it got to the point where I was like, oh, I'm actually grateful for this. It just kind of clicked. Like gratitude, being grateful, the word no longer held a negative connotation. Um, so I don't know if that's for someone out there that maybe you're like, I can't be grateful because maybe this word is tied to something, or it's like, be thankful for this, really, when you're like, why should I be thankful for you not being nice, or things like that, which I'm going to do a video on that too when the time comes. I'm just focusing on one thing. Let's get through the meditations and then I'll come to the encouragement. Um, So yeah, hopefully that helps someone out there. But it's it started off where, as I noticed, as being grateful, which I call it the gift, because there's a gift in every situation, even if it's the worst situation of your life, or like you're having the worst day. I always say, like, what is the gift in this situation? Even when I'm crying, I don't even give myself anymore a long period of time. It's not to ignore. I'm not ignoring what is being brought up, the story, the narrative that I'm sitting with and listening to, the shadow side of me, or the what people like to say is the unresolved trauma or hurt or neglect, or I'm sitting with that. But I genuinely have rewired my brain to be like, okay, anything that is bad that happens to you, I say this because I naturally live neutral. I i am a firm believer, and I'm going to talk about this in another video too, on being neutral, the in between, right? We are grown up thinking that we need to always place ourselves in some kind of lane box, with a group, and really, you don't. I have come to learn that when something happens or when you're given something, everything is neutral until you assign it something, meaning everything that comes to you or happens to you is neutral. It has no spikes or anything. It's just flatlined. And excuse me, everything that, like, how you react, which is you either label it good or bad. And to me, I'm no longer doing that. I just take everything as a lesson, or sometimes it's not even a lesson. It's just like, okay, that was an experience. Cool. I released this. Um, I just truly love to live my life. Okay, let me finish my sentence. I truly love to live my life on a neutral ground where I no longer, if someone's reacting or upset, I no longer react. I just am more like, okay, well, this isn't about me. This is about the person. And I can then, because I used to react, and I now am like, I just notice, like, I can see what they're going through. I can feel it. And so for me to react would be almost like me reacting to my mirror. And I'm like, honey boo boo, I did that shadow work. I'm not. And that's not to say like things don't affect me, but I just don't react. I just am like, oh, why did that kind of get to something in me? And I usually handle it how I need to handle it, where a boundary needs to be stated. Or sometimes what I've noticed is silence is the best option. You just gotta walk away and be like, this isn't worth my energy, my frequency, or my time. Okay. And so yeah, so what happened was, is I started finding the gift in everything, where I'd be like, okay, even though this is happening and it's intense feeling, I'm very grateful that the narrative of this, sorry, I feel like something is literally crawling down my back. Well, you know what, we're gonna take it as it comes. That this is just a narrative and a gift of the story that, is this mine to hold, or is this something that I can just release, and I don't have to unpack it because it's not mine. And so I just want to start showing you more of the depth, because until you notice that you could be thankful for yourself, that you can now see more of the magic outwards, out into the world, and you'll start living your life less in fear and more, less thinking that everything that comes to you is attacking you or testing you. No, none of that is happening. I look at this as like a growing, like, where is it? And sometimes it's a, am I going to stay firm on my boundary and choose myself, just like how I think karma is. That's another day. That's another video. But it's, I noticed with gratitude, we tend to only say outwards, and we'll find the gratitude that, like, we're grateful for our cars, our beds, our sheets, our crazy sassy pups, our the sunny day, the food that we eat. And then we can say, oh, I'm grateful for XYZ person. And we can give these in depth things, but we tend to not take that same magic and that same telescope lens and um, go inward. And so I want to show you to do that inward and change your gratitude, thankful, appreciation, to also reflect outwardly and inwardly, because it mainly starts inward for you to see the magic, outward because you are the magic. And until you realize that, and no matter how you come, you are the magic. And so when I started doing this, um, and this isn't to say you can't be grateful for your cars and things like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying until this was in a way that I didn't know led to it until it did, was giving myself permission to accept myself in these forms. So even if I was upset that day where I'm like, I feel like nothing, literally nothing went wrong, went right. Um, sorry, I just got to touch Lola because I feel like she's about to bark, and I've already like been recording this 4 times. We we tend to not give ourselves permission. We then say, well, I can't say I'm proud of myself. I can't say I love myself. I can't say I'm grateful that I did react to this, because now it shows me what inwardly I still am not, I haven't gotten to the root of, or what I haven't let go and release. And so when we start to approach ourselves from that mindset of like, yeah, I can still, even though I feel like I wasn't at my highest of highest, higher self, which you are your higher self. You're just remembering every day to align, just so you know, just maybe something for your back pocket. And it's you literally giving yourself permission to see everything about you except you. You could see the flaw in you, you can see the truth, you could see the good, you could see the light, you can see the shadow, and you still saying, I look damn good. And, we tend to make things complicated. We tend to think if we give someone a compliment and, that we need to receive a thank you. We don't. You gave the compliment because you felt like they needed that in that moment. Or, for the person receiving it, we think we need to now say, thank you, but no, it's fine. Like we need to humble ourselves, and we don't. You just need to accept yourself and breathe and admire who you are, and who you are, as who you are, where you are, how you're showing up that day, because that's exactly where you're supposed to be. I've gotten into the long wind of it, so we're going to do a breath work for um, a simple breath work, which is also good on helping regulating your nervous system. So if you ever feel anxious, just do it for longer periods of time. But we're going to do this 7 times because 7 things. And then we're just going to make it simple. I want you to give 3 to 7 things that you are thankful for about yourself. Remember, you don't have to earn being proud of yourself that day. You cried more than you smiled today. I want you to still hug yourself in the mirror and say, I love you and I accept you. I am so thankful that you released this emotion. So now we can make room for an expansion of receiving brighter emotions, brighter frequencies, higher frequencies. And when we start looking at that from that lens, we can literally see flaws in people and no longer judge, because when you judge a person, you're judging yourself. And so when we accept how people are, who they are as they are, and just notice that we're all human beings literally trying to find and remember ourselves and awaken to who we are in this life, just makes you just relax more. And so I want you to see you. That was very long winded, but I felt like it needed to be said. So let's go ahead and let's find a comfortable position. You can literally sit where you are as you are. And I want you to go ahead and just kind of get yourself settled. Maybe sip some water, some tea, some coffee. Or if you're like me and you don't need any more coffee, maybe sip some water. And I just want you, I'm gonna count you in. It's just gonna be as simple. I'm gonna show you an example. So it's an inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. We're gonna do this 7 times. So this is an example where you're just gonna go inhale, and then you're gonna exhale. Just inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. And that's it. I'm gonna count you through it. I'm gonna count 5 on each time, and then go from there. So I just want you to go ahead and inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3. Remember, you don't have to fix anything about you. Just focus on your breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just noticed I've been counting to 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I just want you to take an inhale, a deep one. Take a little bit more if you can. And then open up your mouth and sigh. Exhale. And then, of course, you know what I'm going to say? Smile. Because you're letting your nervous system know that everything is all right. In this moment, there is no immediate threat. You are exactly where you need to be, as who you need to be, how you are. I want you to just assess your body. How do you feel? Do you feel more calm, more steady, maybe a little tingly, maybe still, quiet? And now I want you to, if your eyes are closed or still open, I just want you to say one thing you are thankful for. One thing you are thankful for. Literally just say, I'm thankful today that I drank one more cup of water, or I drank water before I ate my food, or I'm thankful for myself that despite of how I treated my body today, it still carried me. Just one thing you're thankful for, and it has to be about you. One thing you're thankful for yourself. I'm thankful that I laughed today. I'm thankful that I didn't react for 5 seconds as quickly as I usually would. I'm thankful that I read a book. I'm thankful that I gave myself permission to dance. What is it that you're thankful for yourself for? And now the second thing I want you to think of is also, what else are you thankful for? Maybe it's been you showing up consistently, doing yoga, moving your body in the gym, going for long walks, taking in moments of silence, giving yourself permission to be silent. I want you to think of a third thing. What are you thankful for yourself for? And now I want you to go ahead and inhale. If there's more, I want you to pause this and think of more, of course. Don't stop here. And I want you to inhale, exhale, and I want you to just sigh and give yourself a hug. Literally, just give yourself a hug right now and just say thank you. But I want you to say your full name. So thank you, Marianne Wins, for always showing up and loving me and accepting me as I am. And then I want you to inhale again. And then I want you to exhale. And then I want you to say, thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm going to listen every moment to what you're saying to me, because I know you are always speaking kindly to me. And I want you to just go ahead and let it out. How do you feel? The thing is, we don't have to earn anything, and it's no one's fault. We've been grown up, taught that we have to earn everything: love, money, success. We have to look a certain way, act a certain way, be a certain way, and that's not true. You get to mold what you want to mold, and just know that even, I'll take it a step further, you don't have to mold anything. You can be expansive and still take a form. And so when you realize that it starts with you, it ends with you, and that you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you don't need people telling you that, oh, you're lovely, you are kind, you know, I'm proud of you. It's great to hear. I'm not saying you can't accept compliments, but I'm saying when you realize that you yourself hold such beauty, it is then you can say, yes, thank you, I know. It's not from an ego's perspective, but you can then start to help others. You could see the beauty when you realized you've been there, and you can say, oh, I see you. And it's you thanking yourself for seeing yourself in every form that you are, because you're not a failure, you're not broken, you don't need to be fixed. You've just been focusing on the wrong thing for too long, and not even the wrong thing. You've been focusing over here for too long, and your soul and self is saying, we just need you to balance and focus on us now. That's it. Just align. You just need alignment, fine tuning. Yeah, I did that. I want you to have a wonderful day, and let me know if this helped. Please comment down below, or if you're shy to comment, as I am as well, you can send me an email. My email is in the description. Um, but let me know if this helped. And if you're watching this at nighttime, I hope you have a wonderful night and sweet dreams. Tuck yourself in. Anyways, I was about to go down a rabbit hole, but I'm going to stop myself there. So know that you are amazing. You don't need to deserve or earn anything. Just you could still treat yourself, and go treat yourself today to something. Maybe it's ice cream that you like, or giving yourself going to watch that movie by yourself, or watching, a series or something on wherever you watch it, or giving yourself that permission to go to that dance class you've been holding back on, the pottery class. Just go do something great for yourself, either today or the rest of this week. But know that you don't have to earn anything. You don't beg or chase what's literally always meant to be yours, which is everything, the magic in everything. Period. PPeErRiOt. Okay, let me stop. All right. Have a great day. Also, bonus points if you heard, because I'm going to say it, because my mind loves a good poop joke and fart joke. Did you guys hear Lola fart when she stretched, when she got off the couch? She's right here now, and it smelled rank, and I'm proud of myself for keeping myself together. So, thought I'd throw that in there. If you heard it, great. If you did it, great. That is my everyday. So, go have a wonderful day and or night, and keep being amazing you. And thank you for showing up for yourself. Me, I don't care. I don't matter in that aspect. Thank you for showing up for you, because it's all about you. And I want you to notice that you have always been your home and your guiding light. You are your guide. So, good day.